So far we're on week 4 of our project and yeah, our progress is rather slow to be honest.
I mean, we've done the character design and background design, but not animating anything yet.
So Annabeth came to our group earlier and it made me realise that we are going way slower than I thought. I don't think we're going to get an animation done in time.
We've still got the storyboards that need to be done, so our pacing is still really slow.
I'm feeling a bit stressful because I don't know Toonboom at all. Plus, we have a lot to be animated.
I just hope I haven't let the team down. Alright, so let's do an introduction first actually.
Introduction?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, like, we're KLC and this is the making of for our Beano project.
We're KLC and this is the Wait, what was it again?
We're KLC. This is just me being cheesy, but we can do whatever.
No.
This is KLC and we're the making of the Beano project. I'm Chris.
I'm Link.
I'm KH, or Kahong.
Right, works.
I think it improved some of our Adobe Illustrator skills.
Wow. Yes, I agree with that.
Because I haven't used the program very much, so after using it a number of times, I have learned to draw it in a more vector style, so that's one thing that came out of the experience.
For me, I think I learned a lot about character rigging on Toonboom. I've learned it for 2 hours. Although the computer crashed at the end, but still I got lots of experience on that one.
And just the fact that we even tried out Toonboom is an experience. A really annoying experience, but an experience though, at least.
Yeah. I mean, same company Toonboom. I did Storyboard Pro. I did it for the other Viking project.
Oh yeah.
But I think I now knew what I was doing a bit more with it, so I think that helped the experience there. What do you think went wrong?
Oh well.
Actually, we're doing improved first, and then.
Yeah.
So, what do you think could have been like improved?
I think our communication could be improved, to be honest.
Strongly agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
The reason I say this is because sometimes we're just always distant from each other, which makes it a bit harder to communicate. And when we work in different rooms, it's harder to emote with other people.
Yeah. And I think also we probably should have not gone like straight onto a computer. We should have just like all come together, like if you're doing conceptual sketches, we all did the sketches together.
Yes.
I think also we didn't really have a producer. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest, I'm awful with time management. So like when I'm doing like the scheduling, it's like, oh no, we can use a few more days for this and stuff, and it's like we didn't have a producer just to be like, no, we need this done by this day, no exceptions.
I think it's that we also kind of fell behind the timetable that you gave us.
Yeah. I think there was the animation festival, which definitely didn't help because that was like 3 days in the middle of a week as well.
I mean, like, you could say that's an optional thing, but it's for those who want to volunteer, it might be more troubling for them than.
Yeah. Plus, for like the whole brief networking outside of like uni, getting external collaborators, something like that is a really good way of like meeting people and just being like, hey, what do you do? What's your specialty in the industry?
Alright, shall we talk about the things that went wrong?
I think we have actually. I think,
have we?
yeah, we didn't really talk about improving them. We just like talked about things that.
Okay, well, since we're on board, I guess I'll be completely honest. Us three we're a completely random, group. We've never worked with each other. We've hardly talked to each other that much until now. we're three completely different students, and whilst that can work, it's just for us. There's just something about us that isn't isn't compatible, just because we all have really different ways of working.
I mean, we can know all our strengths, but we don't know each other's weakness.
I think that's one of the things we should have done. We should have like spent less time trying to make an animation, more time trying to do the design of the character. And that's why I think we should have just came together at the beginning, said, what's Ivy, what do we want for the character, rather than just like, I will go off and do the character descriptions while you guys design the characters. I think that where it kind of like fell apart, we should have just been together from what else was in there? External collaborators. So did you guys go out there and speak to anyone about the project?
I did try to find some, but I can't find anyone from what I. But it's mainly because I didn't go out.
I mean, I spoke to people that I knew who could do stuff. Like I tried to get Larissa from third year on to help producing, but she also had like the Viking project and deadlines, so she couldn't do it. And then there was also a friend of mine, Joel, who I know does music, and so I asked him. He was fine with it, but then when like progress stalled a bit and we didn't get the animatic done in time, it was like he has deadlines at the moment for like college, and then he can't do it.
It could just we were doing other things. It kind of took away time from production.
Not just the writing, but also the performance and the character design. Yeah, we spent like half of the time on the other module.
So that's probably why. That's why we didn't get any external collaborators. Really, just deadlines. I mean, there are a few people who have said that if we were going to carry it on to March, then they'd be happy to help out. But we'd probably need to work from like the ground up again, just focus on designs more. Right, project going forward. I mean, taking what we've done now for the uni deadline, would you consider doing it for the actual competition deadline?
Well, honestly, I'm having a hard time whether I want to say yes or no, because when you work with Beano for that long, you do kind of get sick of it, and then you stop trying, and you just kind of stop trying with it afterwards.
What was it like working in a team?
Well, okay, it didn't feel like we had enough teamwork. It just feels like we're just three people in a group, but we didn't really connect. We didn't actually, well, we did sometimes connect, but we didn't connect enough or interact. We just kind of sat in separate places and then just worked on our own, and occasionally scrolling through each other's work. But I think it's a lot easier if we worked together more, and I mean also sitting closer to each other so we can see how our progress is.
Yeah. And also so that we can keep on track of each other, so it's like we're not getting if we got distracted and then spent an hour doing something else, we could have been spending on Beano projects. It's like you have someone next to you being like, hey, get back to work, sort of thing. That could have worked a lot better.
I mean, this teamwork also made me realize how important it is to have a producer and a leader.
I think it's because it might also be the fact that we're not all really close at first, but this kind of did bring us together a little bit, just because we've learned about each other. Because we all have we all have different abilities, right? Do we just rely on each other to do those things just because of our abilities, rather than just checking on whether the quality is good or not?
I think so, yeah. Because it's also I'm not really a 2D animator, so I'm relying on you two to just do it, show me, and just do it as well as you can. But I'm not a 2D animator, so I can't be oh, this is amazing, or this is a bit wrong here. Because I can't really judge what's good or bad. I think we've pretty much talked about everything. Hopefully some of this footage is usable. You three are in a project together, then we would know like what we need to do essentially.
You ruined the shot.
Oh, what a nice little camera.